All right, all right. Just say I'm live. What's going on, YouTube? Let me see. Kind of discombobulated. Just got a call. Finally, they got my mattress. So my mind is everywhere. Um, Let me go check. Let's see. Make sure I'm good over here. Channel. But y'all know, just AJC and Red coming in for another live stream. Let's see. And this one shouldn't be too long. All right, hold on. See. And this one shouldn't be too long. All right. That sounded good. So, yeah. I had to come on and talk about this towards with the truth, the true truth, and does that equal being, basically being judgmental? Does that equal judgment? We had a discussion on Red's panel about that. Well, I heard Slide talk about that. I heard a couple of guys, bring that up. And towards talking about females, black females, really, talking about their past. That could be, seen as being, judgment, or you being judgmental. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I hear a lot of that, and I don't think different of that. Not to say what Sly was saying was wrong. I actually agree with him towards, when you look at women, and women could be nasty, females, but women in general could be nasty. Hey, they could have some, very wild, background. But we'll get into it. I just want to give y'all the gist of what I'm talking about. Basically lead to a couple of talking points, and then from there, give y'all what, know me, how I like to transition to what else, I'm going to start talking about for my next stream and here on out. Because I said that on Little Big Nate on his stream, and I want to, participate in that. I think we need to really start having that discussion. So I kind of want to nip this in the bud, but we'll talk more on the other side, though, because y'all know how I like to do. I have to play some music. So let's get some music going, and after this, we'll get into it. So, all right. I'm going to stop my cam. All right. Get that. Stop my cam. And I'm going to mute up. This is what I wanted to play.
Feels weird picking it up.
Got
The legacy.
the commercials. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Kind of tired, guys. I've been up since early this morning. So that's why my mind is everywhere. I'm taking care of a lot of things today. And I could say I got a lot of things accomplished, which most of the time I don't. So I can give myself a pat in the back for that. So but yeah, I had to come on and do this stream because it's kind of tied back from my last stream, what I talked about. Now I was talking about black females and their history and basically like what MOT would say, that'll be like your track record, and just hearing other people in the space when we talking about women, black, track record, like it could be a sign of us being judgmental or being insecure, which I disagree. We all have a track record. We all, mine is not good, but and that's okay. That's one thing, I hold myself accountable for. But usually when we go towards with the women, and it's looked at as if we're bashing or we're being disrespectful or we're being judgmental, and I disagree. But hold on, I don't know, what is this plan? Oh, it's just a commercial. I was like, what is that plan? All right, get rid of that. Sorry about that. It's considered we being judgmental or that we insecure. And when I was Red's panel with Sly, a couple other people that was on there, but basically it was like me and Sly talking about, towards with, talking to women and things that you shouldn't mention or, you shouldn't judge on. And I said, yeah, I'm going to be judgmental. You better consider me judgmental because I look at it. I want to know a woman's, I want to know your past. I think that's vital towards the way how I'm going to view you as, okay, are we just going to be, F buddies? Because I don't do friends. I tell women in the jump, I don't do friends. You're not my friend. I tell them that in the door. Like, I let them know. That's not happening with me. I don't do that. I've been doing that for a long time. Only time I will become friends with a woman is that she's actually like dating my friend, or she's in a relationship with my friends or my family or something like that. I would consider her a friend. Other than that, no, I don't. No, I don't do that. So it's no friend zoning me. No. But anyway, it is what it is when it come to that. I don't, you got guys that and I'm not going to call them cucks and beta and all of that. It is what it is because we all know what that is anyway. So I don't. That's why a lot of times I don't. When women be saying they have a lot of male friends, I don't know. I don't take them serious either. But because not because, excuse me, but I brought up an example on towards person who I was, we was going out, who I was seeing, and what's up, OG? What's up, Brian X? Oh yeah, what's up, Stream Team Memes? It shocked me. You popped up over here. What's up with you? What's going on with you fellas? I brought up an incident that she told me. Well, she was telling me she basically, and like I said, once again, I do agree. If you get you get women comfortable, they will tell you, but mostly I'm just a direct type of person, but I'm not forceful, abrasive, when I'm trying to get to know you, you make me mad, and then we all know this, but which I'm trying to work on. And I am working on it. But she was basically just telling me all, her sexual, past, which she brought up towards her having a, somewhat of a threesome, right? But she was just saying in so many words, it really wasn't, it was mostly, with her being with the guy and the woman was just watching. But I was saying, okay, granted, alrighty, because I've been in the threesome, so blah blah blah, whatever, something not to brag about. It's not at all. But I said, when I brought it up to her, can I be able to have that with you? She told me no, and I had a problem with that. I felt like that wasn't fair, and she was saying I was being judgmental, and I was like, yeah, I am, because I'm like, you gave a whole nother couple, a whole nother man, you was subservient and submissive to a whole nother guy, somebody else, man. But when it comes to your own guy, you're not willing to do that. And I was like, that's not cool at all. And she was just saying, well, I'm not like that anymore. I don't like women and it's just, to me, a whole bunch of excuses. And I was just like, well, that's not fair. But then, you're insecure and blah, blah, and this and that. And, it did kind of get out of hand because, how I am, I start getting angry and I'm just like, that's no. And, I'm some type of alpha guy, or I got to have it. It's like, then I'm bashing her, and then it's just like, wow. And I see a lot of this going on, especially like from men, hearing men, some of the guys say that bothers me. Now Sly agree with me, but you have a lot of guys that with this, because she was telling me she had the discussion, with the so-called friends, male friends, which also I was like, yeah. So I told her, yeah, they friends, all right. They just waiting to be able to fuck you. Anyway, they was telling her, I wouldn't worry about that because because I'm with her, or they're with you now. And I say that's bullshit. That's some concubine shit. Seriously. I just say cuck. I'm like, no. I'm like, those some weak ass dudes. And I see why you got them as friends. I mean, that was self-explanatory right then and there. I said, no, they're just saying that bullshit. Like, no. I'm a type of person, I look at your track record. I do. Like, you go look at mine. Like, you asked me about my past. I told you about my past. Because I understand why you did that. You wanted to see what can I be able to do for you. If I don't have a productive track record, I don't think you're not going to be able to trust in me. Like, say you want to get married to me. Let's not do this. But a lot of these women these days, because once again, I talked about that, not just with her. There's been multiple women that I was dating, and they had wild passes. They passed with sexual passes, but they think because of their job and their education, I'm supposed to overlook that because of that. And I'm like, what's up? What's going on, Aries? You didn't miss anything, man. What's going on, bro? I'm supposed to overlook that, and it's no. That's important to me. I don't really care about your education, with your job. I mean, hey, you got a career. I'm happy for you, but let's really think about it. Like, towards what is you going to bring to the table that I want from you, right? So mostly I look at, we always talk about this. Your beauty. Yeah, beauty. Can you cook? Are you feminine? I mean, we talking about toys with your weight, but I'm not gonna lie. I like my women thick. I do. I don't like them to be tall. Like I don't know why I be attracting these tall women. But if you cute, you thick, got some height on you, you know, because I'm tall myself. I don't mind that. That's my main thing. Can you cook? Can you clean? Are you feminine? Yeah, and how you are in that bed. That's the career and all of that. That's fine. I'm happy for you because I get it. You know, especially with the last one, she didn't have any kids. So, you know, I get it. You know, you got to take care of yourself. So yeah, you know, you want to live comfortable. But I mean, you if you in your early 30s, you know, you really haven't been in a long-term relationship. I'm a kind of I want to know why. I'm a kind of side at, like, you know, your longest relationship was a year. Okay, what's going on? And then come to find out, you know, you telling me, you know, you done had multiple threesomes and, you know, having sex outside. And so I'm going to be thinking like, okay, she's kind of freaky. So, but she can't keep a relationship. That's kind of weird to me. So something is going on. So I'm going to try to break that down. Because if you come to me and you're talking about marriage, I'm not just fit to turn around and be like, okay, cool. I'm not that type of, you know, it's a lot of weak ass dudes out here. I'm not one of them. No. I don't know. Even with just a relationship, I'm gonna make sure, you know, I'm getting into something that's going to benefit me. That's going to make me feel good. I'm not fit to waste my time when I know something is bad. Now, granted, yeah, I will have sex with you. Like I say, if you're sexy, but I don't mean I'm being in a relationship with you. And if you're pushing that, it's something that you're pushing, then yeah, okay, I want to know your past. And you saying something towards, okay, hey, I done this, and this. All right, which you said out your own mouth. And I come to you and say, well, are you willing to do that with me? And you tell me no. Then the truth of the matter is what? You were subservient to another woman's man. You were submissive to another guy. So why on earth would I want to turn around and be in a relationship with you? And then I'm being judgmental. No, it's the truth. And I'm kind of getting a little sick, tired of this. You know, when you telling somebody the truth, but they turn around saying you judging them, you bashing. No, and that's why I had to come on. I definitely had to talk about this because usually, okay, I'm gonna be nice on this one because you know how I am with men and dudes. I usually say dudes are not men, but I'm not finna go there for this one. I'm just going to say men in general. Men who goes for that type of statement usually are weak men. Those the men that usually are the cucks. They getting control in their relationships. You know, like she said, her friends. That's why they're friends. They, you know, just waiting in the wing for their turn. Those the one who they usually end up you the one that they usually don't respect because they know they can run over your asses. They know this. You like I say, I call you the concubines. You be like third, fourth person. She could have and I said this in my last stream, and now this is the truth. She could have an animal, and she will put that animal first before you. This is facts. Feeding the animal gourmet food and she ain't feeding you shit. She won't cook you shit. Probably breakfast here and there, but that's about it. She'll go get the dog groom every other, once a week. She won't even wash your clothes. Not at all. Period. But you're just happy because you got her now. So you don't really care about her track record, her past. You're just willing to jump into a relationship, and you be wondering, you dudes, y'all constantly get ran over, and you see it here now on social media. You seen it. I don't know. If I tell you guys, I go to the other site where it's just like Instagram, and these women are getting reckless with it now. Because one woman just the other day, she put the guy who she was with on blast so bad, she put him on the phone, making a fool out of himself. She had multiple men in there just listening how she was treating him. And then she had the audacity to say this man treats her son like his. So not only you a cuck, you a sorry ass stepdaddy. And she's on a live stream treating your ass in front of other men. But you treat her son like it's yours. She say like he treats her son very well. But she runs over him, treats him like shit. On here showing us her pictures of her ass. Multiple guys now in this live stream, and she's doing this, and she treated him on the phone, treated him, talking to him like he's a damn child, telling him if he don't be there at a certain time at her house, she's gonna turn around and she gonna end up giving the good stuff to somebody else. See, I do say I need to record, because I usually would record. I have before. I put it on my videos, and this is one I regretted. But if you look at my the past ones, I'm just basically showing you like how a lot of these women think and the way that they treat men, especially black men, because you don't usually see them doing this to white men, And that's why I was recording it, to try for guys to start, to wake guys up, because the respect is not there. And you can say what you want to say about BGS, like the video he made, They Don't Want Us. That was, can't get no better than that. And like I said, I go off your track record. So that being judgmental, okay. So call it what you want, but it's the truth. What's going on, Brother X? Appreciate you. The truth is the truth. But to see that guy, get treated like that, usually they just, the ones that I recorded, you just see them talking down to the other black men that be in the chat. But to actually, like, physically, well, he was on the phone. Her just talk down to him like this, and then in another breath say he treats your son very good. That just goes to show you. And you get a lot of relationships out here like that. You have a lot. I see it all day here in Chicago. All day. Woman be yelling to the guy in the car, telling him to shut up. Just talking to him like he's a child. But we know why. why that is. Why most of the guys allow that? Because coming from what household? That's how they was raised. That's why they accept that. They don't know no better. And see, I had to take it from that, because at first I was just like, this. It doesn't make any sense. But because of this space, and you having brothers, talking about that, because like I say, I didn't even understand it either when I was younger, with my friends, and coming from a single mother, and how the mother would talk to them, like, wow. But now, after all these years, I definitely understand now. And that's another thing. That's why I wanted to kind of speak on, because now I don't even. What's the use to even calling them cucks? They don't even know any better. They programmed. They don't even know any better. That's why I say this space is so important. We talking about the Kevin Samuels and do he owe the Black Manosphere and all this other nonsense? Nah, miss me with that shit. Miss me with that. It's what he's showing, like what you seeing from black women. It's like it's crazy over there on his platform, and just in general, period. Like I said, what I seen over there on the stream, it's just like, wow. And you other men, we need to get out of this. We need to stop this. You can't be judging women, and no. If it's the truth, it's the truth. It's just it's simple as that. Now, if you want to be the type, you don't want to say anything about it, that's fine. Right, OG. They do make too many excuses, but they come from them households. That's all they know. That's how they mother raised them. They don't know about manhood. Masculinity. They don't. Watch, like I said, like the guy on the phone, you should have heard how he was sounding. He sounded like he was subservient. He was. You could just tell. She yelling at him, just talking down to him. And he just stuttering. I don't, she's talking to him like he was her son. You better get here at this time, or I'm gonna be giving my what type of shit is? And he would just get here. And she's like, oh, by the way, I need you to send that money. But I'm guaranteed he was raised by a single mother. I wanted to put money on it. And you got men out here that come from 2-parent households, but it's the same thing. I bet the mother treated the father like a damn child. He was a cuck. And that's what they saw. Probably a daughter seen that, had a mother, the position, she had towards the father, and the mother raising her like, you better be independent. Don't be dependent on no man. Okay? And that's what you see in society now. That's the culture. It is. And like I say, a lot of people be trying to disagree with MOT, but I totally agree with him. Towards with why keep, being bothered with the environment? If there's nothing good in it, why keep being bothered with it? I don't disagree with that. I totally agree with him on that. But, I don't make any excuses at all with my situations. I don't. But one thing you're not going to tell me what to do is not to be judgmental. No, I'm your past basically is your future. Now, what you do about it to change it, the actions that you show is okay. I get it. That's what any one of us, anybody. As they say, everybody deserves a second chance. I totally agree with that. I don't disagree with that. But you're going to show me. You're not going to talk. You're not going to tell me. It's that simple. What you say? The panel where a woman couldn't reach her boyfriend and women was telling her to poison him. See? The sisterhood. But that's the reason why, like I said, OG, I had to come do this. I had to come do this stream. Because, I'm tired of, we're bashing and we hate women. But we see it all the time. There's a self-hate there within yourselves. But I have to be honest, because we getting older, and I do agree with Kevin, like towards like you want to see at least intact relationships, good, healthy, at least that. I mean, I'm one person that I do not believe in the state marriages, but I do believe in marriages. But whatever. But I do believe having intact families, regardless. But no, not when a damn man in the house is treated like a damn little boy. No. And I don't give a fuck. Let me say this. I don't give a fuck if he's an average person, he make an average salary. This is not a shot at anybody. But I'm saying I don't give a fuck. He still is a man, regardless of what, regardless of how much money he makes. I'm tired of hearing that shit. A man is a man. You build with him. You'll be surprised. You treat him like one. Had to put that out there. And like once again, that's not a shot at anybody. Not at all. And like I say, I get Kevin Samuels. I get his stance towards with the corporate and the things, they look for in the women. I totally agree with that. At first I disagree, but the more I start listening to him, I mean, he's right. The corporate world is a whole different monster. And for you to move up, you're going to have certain things, I get it. Because there's an image behind that. And it's a lot of work. It is. It's a lot of work. So I mean, yeah. But I also, the one disagreeing, I think sometimes he slips up and said, like serving them delusional women and dysfunctional women should find an average guy. No, they need to fix themselves. Go get therapy first. And then go be with an average guy or just be with a average man, period. But you should treat him with respect regardless. Or if not, you can't do that. Now I agree. Go die alone. Go get your dog or go get your woman. Go get a female. Naris, what's up? What's going on? Right, exactly, OG. And you see it all the time. Look, I've been in the construction field. I've seen this with my own eyes. I've been in the construction field for a long time. And I've seen the laborers, the Mexican guys, because they wasn't even union. But still, some contractors, I don't know if y'all know, and I'm not trying to blast them. You know how they, do some dirty shit and they bring in illegals, because it's cheaper. But still, them Mexican laborers, their wives or whoever was bringing them food during lunchtime. Driving up there every day, the exact time, bringing them home cooked lunch. And they would sit in the group, and they would all eat. While I'm sitting here trying to scratching my head what I want to eat. And they wasn't driving up in nice cars. They were always squeezing like an old beater. It'd be like 6 of them in a small little beater. And they were smiling and joking and having a great time. You know, I'm making union wages, and me and the other, there's a couple of blacks on there, but black other workers, but you know, it's kind of like a little crew. We wasn't sitting back eating and talking and doing the same shit they was doing. And like I said, you know, for being in it for so long, you know, a lot of the black dudes was messy, sitting there hating on another black dude. You know, like I say, that effeminate bullshit, acting like fucking because I don't want to say women, because dudes that's worse, for real. Like a BB, that's better. So, and that's why, you know, even though now I'm federal, you still see that. A lot of, you know, effeminate ass dudes. Now those are dudes. Those not men. You know, that just be messy like that at work. But then you got other nationalities, they stick together. They don't be doing that shit. Just telling each other business. I mean, these are dudes doing this. But like I said, no, you know, where they've been raised and they're married, and you know how they're getting treated at the house. I know this. You ain't got to tell me anything. Like David Carroll would say, you could tell when a dude wasn't in the house with a father, wasn't raised by a father. That's true. That's true now. You see it. And that dude on the phone, you can tell. And I think it's so sad with us that we accept that. You know, instead of looking at the reality, the truth. You know, we could talk about the red pill with this, but it's just the truth. Period. I'm going to look at your track record. I don't care if you don't want to tell me, then you already know. And don't and most women don't lie. Don't try to lie to me. Because I always keep telling men, you know, my guys, just pay attention. Because they want to, you know, act dumb. Okay, we could play that. So I'm just gonna pay attention. Do you a type of woman that you fiend for attention? Because then I just start asking other questions. What's your social media life? What all sites are you on? And they'll tell you IG, TikTok, like 6-7 internet sites. They gotta take pictures of everything they do. And when you take them out, they want to take pictures of the food. I just know. Just give it a minute. They want to take pictures of them then I already know what type of person you are. I look at that. Why would I consider you as a wife, even really as a girlfriend? Like, seriously? Nah, I don't really go into it. Honestly, OG, once you red pill, it ain't no blue pill. You don't go back blue pill. There's no such thing going back. Once you out the system, you out the system. You could go back inside, but you know the reality of things. But there's no such thing as red pill going back to blue pill. No. When people say that, I disagree with that. So, yeah, you probably end up doing some blue pill things. But actually, blue pill, no. But yeah, I definitely had to come on and I had to talk about this because it's just been bothering me, and I noticed a lot of women, a lot of BBs, in general, just try to use this bullshit, some of the guys. And I say no. The truth is, it's just the truth. So if you think that equal being judgmental, so so be it. Don't matter to me. I don't care. I don't. That's me protecting myself. It's just that simple. And hopefully other guys take heed for this, of what I'm saying. And women, and you women who want to make change, hopefully you do too. Because once again, change is necessary. But to get change is for what? You got to first figure out what is the problem before you get to the solution. So if you keep having relationships shorter than a year, I think it's time for you to start looking yourself in the mirror and come to reality. Hold yourself accountable, because something is wrong with you. Because that's usually what it's about. You're insecure and not. See, they don't want to be held accountable, so they want to use them type of words, and that's bullshit. That shit don't work on me. Nope. But it's funny, when it's time for these women to get a job, you care about them looking in your past then? Because they look at your track record. They look at your history, your work history. So God damn it, you sitting here talking about you want to get married, you want to be in a relationship, you want somebody to take you serious. What's wrong with them looking at for me to look in your relationship history? Make it make sense. Because I'm the type, usually when I start dating or being with somebody, I usually don't jump. I'm not the one that say, okay, I want to marry you or be in a relationship. I let you show me what I should be, what type of relationship I should be in with you. I don't tell you. I just ask my questions and sit back and just look. Whatever you give me. That's just how I play it. Seriously. I don't come in and say, oh yeah, I want to get married, and oh yeah, I want to have a long-term relationship. No, not at all. Not at all. I just pay attention of what you do. Definitely when I know you had a bad history, a bad track record when it comes to relationships. Yes, because if you didn't have any long-term relationship and you in your 30s, something is wrong. That is not good. But then on top of that, you're saying you want to be married. See, if you was the type to say, well, look, I'm not a good partner, I'm not good in relationships, whatever was wrong. I'm selfish. We could say a whole bunch of other shit, right? Selfish, bad attitude, whatever. Stingy. We could say, so much. But if you come up front with me and hey, I think you're attractive. I'm attracted to you. I'm sexually attractive to you. Okay, that's fine. If I'm sexually attracted to you, hey, let's just, we could do the do and, do it safely. And it is what it is. I don't have any problems with that, but don't turn around and, okay, well, I want to get married, and all you showing me is that you just a bed partner, and that's been mostly your track record, that you just been a bed partner. No, it don't work that way. No, you got to show me more. Show me why you should be a girlfriend. Show me why I should make you my wife. Don't talk about it. Be about it. When I ask for a threesome, okay, it's up to me if I really want to have a threesome. You got to show me more of what you did in the past. And I'm giving y'all some advice right now. I really am, to you women. I'm definitely giving you some advice. Because let's be real about it. And like I said earlier about that one female when she was, talking down on that dude. I know this. I see it. I see it so much. Y'all don't respect these dudes. Y'all don't. That's why y'all don't last with them either. Or that's why I be so many domestic violence. So y'all can stop this shit. But my friend said, I would be happy because I'm with you now. You don't stop it. Any you, what's going on, bro? What you say? My negatives and any of my relationships, actually my positives, they can't see that light because you're not changing for them. Yeah, it's and that's another good point, because that's usually what they want you to do. They want you to align with their fuckery. And no. And that's what I mean about, controlling. Like how she was controlling dude. But in the end, they don't respect them type of dudes. They don't. We could talk about hypergamy and all of that at the end of the day, because we know about the situation with Drake and all of this. But that's in general. You see that happen a lot of times, period. Because let's be real, right? Just like I was saying earlier, right? Pay attention. Pay attention. She's on a lot of, social media sites. They was showing the pictures of her on her Instagram pictures, and she was basically naked, showing her ass. Showing her ass. And dude, if you allow that, then what? A lot of dudes do that. A lot of these women just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Oh my God, why did you just call me, man? I'm probably gonna have to end this. Kind of was an important call. Just talk to this person. Wow. Hopefully they leave a voicemail. So, let's see. All right. Yeah, hopefully they leave a voicemail. What's up, D-Rock? Yeah. I don't care what anybody's saying. And he was with her for 8 years. Engaged. And I guarantee you, his other sites, she's probably... Shit, look, let me tell you something. You got dudes in relationship with women that be on OnlyFans that's showing their bodies. And you meant to tell me, married to these women. And I get it. So I'm like, it's for money and all that. But you can't be mad when some other dude come in them DMs offering her a lot of money or whatever, and she end up, going off and doing that. You can't. That's why I say you have to pay attention. You have to. What's so hard about that? And they say you being judgmental. Okay, yeah, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And the truth trumps all. So once again, I had to come do this because I'm tired of hearing, this. I'm bashing. I don't respect women or a certain individual that actually did look at my video that feel like there's no respect. And I'm just like, I be scratching my head, because if you really start looking in your past, you don't respect yourself. Even now, the things that certain women do, you can see you don't respect it's self-hate and you don't respect yourself. But I get it. I get it. Because you come from that type of household. You know, your mother was masculine and she even got you even more masculine. And this women empowerment shit. Okay, you can have that. Have it, but own it. Take accountability for that. I'm okay with it. You want to go around fucking a whole bunch of other dudes? Fine and dandy. Don't wait. Don't come up to me now all of a sudden talking about you want a relationship. It don't work that way. You gonna have to show me something. Apologize for that, guys. It was a commercial. That's basically about the end of the music, but yeah. I know, you know, listen, we could talk about a lot of these incidents that happen, but you know, and unfortunate, I don't wish that on nobody, you know, for that to happen to that guy. But don't be surprised afterwards when they do happen to you. So, I mean, this is for the guys, and this is why I always say this: like, if you can leave the environment, leave it. I don't disagree with that at all. Now I know when I look at the culture, the community, yes, it's fucked up. It is. But as a person like me, you know, that do my dealings here and now and then, I'm yes, I'm going to look at your past. Sorry, but not sorry. What you can do for me to turn around and be like, okay, she's worthy. Then you show me that you're worthy. If you don't, shut the fuck up. Or don't even fucking deal with me in the first place. Go find you a weak ass dude that you could control, that you're gonna turn around, not respect, and you go get bored, and you just keep repeating the cycle. And probably end up having a whole bunch of kids. That's usually what happens. And that's why a lot of people be talking about, well, Pookie and Ray Ray's alpha. No, he's not. No, they're not. Not at all. I said this before. They treat the fuck out of them too. It's about control to these women. But that's the damage they have within themselves on how they was raised. That's the dysfunction they have. And I'm at the point, okay, that's you want to be that type of female? Be my guest. But stop coming to dudes. Stop coming to men like myself talking about marriage or a relationship. Just be okay with getting fucked. You know? FWB or whatever. Be, you know, like I say, be safe. Use condoms, use protection. And it is what it is. And you can always work on yourself. It's no, you know, it's no rush. But you got to hold yourself accountable. But like I say, yeah, women, you know, women are nasty. But it's funny when you call them that, it's a problem. They do some nasty shit. And I'm okay with that. But with me, you gonna be doing this even more nasty shit. But just with me though. You gotta show me something. Nasty shit. You're gonna be cooking, you're gonna be cleaning, and you're gonna be feminine. Or okay, well we just be fucking. That's all I ask. And that's all a lot of men just ask. Very simple shit. So from now on, y'all can miss me with that being judgmental bullshit. I'm done with it. I said what I had to say. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Um, what I'm gonna start doing, because I'm very passionate about this, and a lot of other brothers been talking about it, but we need to start putting something together. Is like start having our own, and that's what I'm gonna really start doing content on now. To just try to figure it out. Now, I mean, just in general, I'm talking about the whole spectrum, like sports, like owning our own teams. I mean, all of that. Construction companies, which is kind of hard because here in Chicago, this is a liberal ass bullshit ass city. You know, a lot of it's politics, you know, a lot of corruption. It's hard, but still, you know, and I know this because I worked for an all black electrical company, and that's all they kept saying. You racist, white, racist. That's all I kept hearing out their damn mouth. The superintendent, that's all he kept saying. I got tired of hearing that shit. But it was good to see that, you know. But it was only two. It's only two black-owned electrical companies, two in this whole city. It's really not that many owned black construction companies here. Period. You know how many trades there are. You know, and let me say this. You know, landscaping, all of that. Because landscaping, yeah, janitorial, all of that. We need to start having our own, and definitely we need to start having our own media. And I want to start having that conversation seriously, because I really been looking to get into real estate, but also I've been spending my money trying to upgrade my equipment. You know, because I do take this shit serious at the end of the day, and we need to start figuring out something. And even on top of that, I went to the FS Avenger. You know how it used to be a Black Avenger. I thought I at first it wasn't coming up, so I thought they booted that one. But I just let it sit for a while and come to find out they still up. So, but then I found he had a Patreon, so I went over there and I pledged. So y'all get over there and support that site. We need to start having more of our own. Seriously, we need to be more just business minded, to have our own our own stuff, period, and not do these these BBs like Black Lives Matter. No, that enough is enough. Not through these bras don't mean any good for us, man, and they show us that. It gives two fucks about us, so fuck them. We need our own. Start having our own so we can pass the shit down to our kids. If you decide to have kids, because I know the stats. I get it. I get it. Enough is enough. We need to start getting tired of being the slave of this fucking society. We did this long enough. The working bees. And you don't get all you get is a fucking pension. And you don't work. Basically, you work yourself to death. Now, once again, I don't got nothing against the corporate shit. I don't. I get it. But even then, if you ain't working to be a CEO or to take over that company, man, try to get your knowledge and start up your own shit. Enough is enough, man. Enough. We need to have our own fucking shit now. And that's what I'm for to start having the conversation on. Maybe I could get some brothers on here and they could break down, ways of going about it. Like Preem did. Preem was talking about it. Full Circle, gave us a little, with his situation. I'm trying to do it. I've been looking into the LLC. Shout out to Ramil, another brother. Y'all go over there and subscribe to him. Subscribe to Preem and Full Circle. What's up, Titan? OG Brian Triple X talked about it with the IT. And I mean, you can have your own business as a, IT. Shit, IT is another one. The tech, which I talk about in my other channel, A&J Design, but that's a whole, I talk about a lot of stuff on there. If you haven't subscribed, get over there and subscribe. But I do. That's more me with my kids and cars and a whole bunch of stuff. So it's just not strictly tech. But life is tech now. So it's a lot of money to be made in tech. It's a lot of money, a lot. So but we need to start having our own. We need a black Bill Gates. I can name we kind of Robert Smith, but I'm just saying more Robert Smiths. Let's put it that way. Shout out to that brother. But I'm tired now talking about this hate black women and bash and talk down and do this type of shit. I get it now. I mean, I can actually say I get it. But it's going to be up to them to change. We can't do it. Us black men, we can't do it for you. And you think, just controlling them other weak dudes, just making the situation worse. That's all. They just go repeat. That's how that's all what they're doing. They're repeating the cycle. Having these kids by these, these fucked up unions, and they just repeat it. Now the kids got to go and like even a worse household. Worse is not a word. That's a bad habit. That's that goddamn Chicago shit. Anyway, but let me get out of here. Y'all can support. Come on, guys. I got to support the channel. Support the channel. That's why I even when I have a disagreement with somebody, I still go over there and support their channel. We have to do this. That's very, very important. That's what I was saying. We got to start there first, especially when it comes to media. We have to support each other. I don't care if it's your talking points. It's not nothing personal to me. I don't take anything personal here unless you try to go personal with it. But even then, I know you lost. So I'm not going to dox you. I don't do bitch ass shit like that. That's not my style. And I'm not trying to really go at anybody who does. I get it. Somebody dox you, you want to go dox them, or however. Me, I don't do that. I go off your talking points. And even when I don't like it, I probably will come up there and tell you why, I disagree with them. But then I would still, if we had a good conversation, a good dialect, I don't have a problem supporting you. It's what we're supposed to do. Like I said before, Kevin has opened the door. I said this on Reg panel. Where it was me preen. He's open. I'm finna walk in. The door is open. I'm finna walk. He basically gave us the red carpet. Okay, let's go. But we got to start supporting each other. Not just running our mouths. Not just, the roasting each other. No. We got to start being men. And we do have to start supporting each other financially. Let's start with the bullshit. We got to start there. And then from there, we would come up with ideals. We will make things happen. But we got to show as a collective that we support each other. Like for once in life. All right. I think I said enough. I'm going to get on out of here. I don't know what else. Mostly if I'm going to jump into, what type of business, but if anybody got any ideas, just leave it in the comments section. Let me know if you do anything that could basically, we could help other black men. You got a business, like Brother X. I could another person, Brother X, who was just here. I think any you is a traveling electrician. So I mean, I know plenty of brothers, that's doing their own thing. So, like I said, just if you any ideas, leave it in the comments. try to put something together. And I'm still going to be doing my recordings like I did earlier of like how these females be talking to these dudes. I still think that's important. I think people still, they need to start seeing that, but they need to start seeing it from a red pill lens. Then they will understand, just like how I understand now. Just like a lot of red pill brothers understand now. And hopefully, just hopefully, maybe we could save this culture. Because I would like for my sons, to have a family. I would. I would hope they would do the exact opposite of what I done. I expect them to be good fathers, but still, to be in an intact family, that'll be great to see. That'll make me happy on my deathbed, and for me to have left them something, that could basically help them in the future. But anyway, all right, everybody. Till next time. Peace.